Hey guys, it is Thursday, and boy am I excited about the progress that we've made so far this week. Now the good news is people are giving generously. The better news is there's still time left to give and we still have a big need. So I want to start today by just thanking everybody who's been involved this week. We are in the middle of our Heritage Non-Gala 8-day virtual fundraiser. So we've got today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday left. I want to encourage you to please share this with everybody you can and give. Our website that you need to remember is hrbr.org. And if you want to go straight to the page, it's hrbr.org/non-gala. You see that on your screen right now. Please share and please give. This fundraiser raises over a third of the funds for the ranch for the year. And with COVID this year, this is more important than ever. So I'm really excited about the lineup that we have today. It's going to be a great day for you to hear from one of our partners, and we've got a great prize drawing that we're going to have going on later. And so I just encourage you, get involved. You know, this mission of Heritage Ranch, we are not only a Christian children's home who serves kids and families in crisis in our residential format, but we also have a YouTube channel that has parenting videos and has a lot of family education videos that you can go and you can find for yourself and your friends. We are currently have started doing workshops in the community and online classes, and we're going to be launching more of those in 2021. We are about families being restored, families really their culture being at the healthiest level that it can. What we believe is that if we can equip kids with the skills for healthy communication and making wise choices, that we can really put them on a path towards having successful adult lives by really training them and equipping them as children. So that's what we're all about at Heritage Ranch. We're all about creating healthier family culture. If you want to learn more about the program, you can go to hrbr.org and learn more. Later today, we're going to be picking a winner for these incredible pieces of jewelry. We've got a donation here. This is a Stella and Dot necklace donated by Miss Heather Bush. If you know Heather, she was our gala chair many years ago, and her family is just super invested in the program. We've also got this beautiful bracelet by Park Lane, and that was donated by Jennifer's Style Insiders. So thank you so much, Jennifer. We'll find out the lucky winner a little later today. So if you're looking for ways to give, you want to go to our website. First thing I want to tell you is we've got an incredible raffle ticket drawing. There is a gorgeous cypress daybed porch swing donated by the Corbel in St. Francisville. And in just a few days on Sunday at 2 o'clock, we're going to be picking the winner live. Guys, raffle tickets are only $20. So go buy one, buy 10, you know, invest in the ranch, and also get a chance to win this gorgeous daybed swing donated by the Corbel. Again, shout out to the Charlotte family for their consistent investment in the ranch and how they support children and families in the community. Another way that you can give is you can give to our wishing wall. This is an opportunity to give a dedicated gift towards education, towards counseling, recreation, whatever you're passionate about. You can make a gift on our wishing wall on our website, and it's going to go directly towards that need for our children and families. And then last but not least, we have the Heritage 100. We have people online right now on Facebook that are hosting personal fundraisers. And right now we have over 50 people doing that. They're sharing the mission with their friends. Well, we want you to sign up to become a part of the Heritage 100. You can go right now to our website, hrbr.org/non-gala, and there's a very simple sign up. It takes less than 5 minutes. Literally, name, email address, and contact number. And what's going to happen is you're going to get an email with instructions. And I'm telling you, you can set up that campaign in less than 10 minutes and be sharing it with your community. So I really want to ask you, do us a huge favor and launch a campaign, become part of the Heritage 100 to help us meet our fundraising goal. We're getting closer, but we still need a lot of support to reach our goal by Sunday. So we hope that you will invest. Now I'd like to go ahead and recognize our sponsor of the day, Long Law Firm. Long Law Firm has been a partner over the years. I think one thing I'll always remember about Long Law Firm above all the rest, I mean, they're generous, they're amazing, they're fantastic, but in 2016, when we flooded, catastrophic flooding at the ranch, we had to leave the property. We were, wildlife and fisheries took us out on boats, and I remember that night before we had been evacuated, standing on the porch and thinking, how are we going to come back from this? And so I called this emergency call, and Adrian Nadeau, who is a partner with Long Law Firm, was on the board at the time. And we're on this call with him and a couple of other major board members. And I said, like, hey, we've got to make a game plan. Like, after the flooding, we have to game plan for how to fundraise. You know, we've got kids and families here. What are we going to do? And Adrian's like, look, I'm going to call and talk to my team and see if we can house you guys at Long Law Firm. And he called back and they said yes. And so after the flood, we evacuated the property, and within 2 days, we set up shop at the Long Law Firm office, and they hosted our entire team there for months while we rebuilt the ranch. And so honestly, we won't ever be able to really thank them enough for allowing us to come in and set up shop in their offices. It was absolutely incredible every day. They didn't just set up shop. I mean, they made us feel at home. And so that's just the heart of their firm, and we're so grateful to have them as partners. So speaking of Long Law Firm, today we are honored to have Adrian Nadeau, who is a capital partner at Long Law, and his wife Carol Ann with us. They are one of our founding families. Adrian was a former board chairman. He and his wife spearhead our golf tournament every year. Their heart for this mission, it's above and beyond. They believe in it, and they have invested, their whole family's invested in making it happen. And so I just want you to welcome with me Adrian and Carol Ann Nadeau to share their heart and their vision for Heritage Ranch. Adrian, can you tell me why you got involved with Heritage Ranch, or how you got involved with Heritage Ranch?
I got involved with Heritage Ranch through the Louisiana State Bar Association, actually. The bar hosted what it calls Barristers for Boards, where they try to get lawyers, typically young lawyers, involved with nonprofit organizations, and they hosted meet and greets with lawyers and nonprofits. And you happened to, Vicki, come speak at the one that I attended, and I was immediately drawn to your mission and your passion for your mission, and that's how I got involved. And I came home and sprung that on Carol Ann. Here we are, 15 years later.
I remember before you went to that, me specifically saying, don't pick a charity that has to do with children, because we had just adopted Michaela. I was pregnant with Grayson, and I knew we would be all in if we picked some of those kids, and I just was like, but then he came home and he told me all about you, and then he told me all about the ranch, and it didn't take long before we were all in. So.
And here we are, many years later, and you guys are still involved. So that begs the question, all these years later, why have you guys as a couple stayed so involved with the organization? What drives you to continue doing the work that you do with us?
I would say the people at the ranch. I think seeing you and Leah and Tara and how passionate you are about it, that, I mean, makes the program what it is. And all the house parents that have been there, and it's just, you know, that commitment, that level of commitment makes us want to, you know, stay committed. And I think being a parent, the older our kids get, we can see how important a program like this is, especially to our community. The whole state of Louisiana, there just not really is a program, you know, like this one. So.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Vicki, your perseverance and the ranch's perseverance. Ranch has been through a lot, you know, the 2016 flood, and to come back, I think, stronger than ever is just, I think, made us become even that much more invested in the ranch.
So what about the ranch model do you think is important that really distinguishes it from some of the other models? Carol Ann, you mentioned that it's different. What about the model really stands out to you, and why do you think it's important for the community?
I think definitely because of the house parents and the family unit. I think when people hear Christian Children's Home, you just think it's a, you know, group of troubled kids living together, and they're. I think with the ranch, it's, you know, just this light for these families, and because when I think of a Christian Children's Home, I don't think of a happy, warm, loving place, and that's what the ranch is. That's what it is when you walk in the door and you see the house parents. And so for these parents that, you know, this situation that's in their home with their family that they just can't find a solution to have the ranch, to have these kids be able to go to another family unit where they have to learn, you know, how to compromise, how to be respectful to parents, how to get along as a family, and they have those same two house parents to lean on and to get close with. Whereas at a Christian Children's Home, you're going to have employees that just, you know, come in and out. So I think and the fact that you are counseling the kids and the parents, because, you know, the idea is reunification. And so the fact that, you know, you have to fix, you know, the family in order to, you know, fix the child. So I think that it's, you know, very unique.
Yeah, to me, that's it. It's the holistic approach. It's the house parent couple concept for sure. I don't know that there's much, if anything, like the Ranch's model in the state of Louisiana.
So we hear a lot from people in the community, or I think there's a huge misperception in the community, especially here locally, that, you know, the type of family or the type of kid that might need a children's home is kind of, you know, typically a family where the parents aren't invested, or the kid must be maybe dealing with poverty issues or these other issues, because there really is this misperception that says, like, what kind of family goes to a children's home? What have you learned over the years with the ranch about that? And how has this changed your viewpoint about that entire concept?
I think parenting teenagers has helped us a lot understand that, because I think when your kids get older, you know the issues and the struggles that they deal with. I think we're living in a world where culture tells us to be one way and Christ tells us to be another, and so those kids get trapped in that, and the, you know, the culture is winning and they're not listening to their parents and not, you know, following Christ as much. And so I think, you know, we had struggles with our oldest daughter. I know we have close friends that have struggles and are struggling with, you know, some of their teens. And so, yeah, that is it could be anyone's child. And that's the scary part. And that's the part you think when your kids are young, no, we're the Brady Bunch over here. Like, there's no way that, you know, our kids are going to have issues. But, you know, I mean, with the world we live in today, it's a wonder, you know, a lot of them don't have more issues. So I think, yeah, the ranch. And I think that's, again, why we stayed so invested, because we can see, you know, as our kids get older, how important and how big the need is, you know, for a place like this.
Yeah, I mean, the ranch serves families and children's in crisis, and crisis is not unique to the less advantage. Everybody can have problems, and the ranch is there to serve everybody.
Awesome. So the ranch right now is going through expansion planning, and we are really excited because we're looking forward to not only adding additional homes in the coming years, but also expanding into navigation services and outpatient services where we can provide preventative care. We've already started doing conferences and classes with all parents, to your point, right? So we're working with parents that have 5-year-olds to help them get on a trajectory where they can set their family culture up for when their child is 15. How do you see the ranch positioned for growth moving into like the next 10 and 20 years? Like, if you were dreaming as people who've been involved with the ranch, how can you see it growing and serving the community more than just the way it is right now?
Okay, I would say I think I'm doing all the talking. That's how I usually is at home. So, you know, I think that definitely more houses, because the waiting list, and I think about all those families and those parents that are struggling right now and they have nowhere to go. And so that, you know, makes me really sad. So I think, you know, more houses, and then girls, you know, we're not serving any girls right now, you know, just the boys in the community. I love the idea of the classes. And so that way, if these parents can't get into the home, at least you can give them the resources, tell them what they need to do, and you can actually also help them to get through that time until, you know, the child can go there, or to, you know, maybe they can, you know, maybe their problems aren't so severe that they have to go to the ranch and they can just do the outpatient kind of stuff with y'all, the counseling and that kind of stuff, and then, you know, problem solved. So I just think, you know, the bigger the better, because that's more people that we can serve. And I think probably, you know, from talking to y'all, you know, just having the house, you see the needs of the families and have kind of shaped the ranch, you know, to meet the needs of the community, which I think is, you know, amazing. So.
Yeah, I'd love to see growth physically in terms of number of houses and other facilities on the campus, expansion of the services that the ranch is able to provide. And I think the ranch is well positioned to do that because of the broad base of support that is there, that has grown over time.
So we're in the midst of our virtual fundraiser, and so the reason you're here today is to share about the mission which you have in your heart for the mission. For people watching or people that are seeing this on their Facebook feed or their Instagram feed right now, what would you tell them about just investing and giving back? I know you guys have gone to the gala for years, so this is the first time we've had a virtual fundraiser. It feels a little different for people. You know, it's not quite as exciting to give your gift online. So how would you encourage people about the importance? Because this event raises over 1/3 of our funds, and we've got only a few days left.
Yeah, this one took me a minute because we love to go to the gala and get ready for the gala, and so I think it is harder. We our group of friends love to bid on all those fun trips and all that. So I think a lot. We'll be back with the gala, and we'll go again. And but I think right now this is a big year for the ranch, and so I'll definitely be texting and calling all my friends and telling them to donate. And I think I don't know what else to say. Wasn't good at that one. Let's discuss that one. Let's you answer this one.
At the end of the day, it's not about the event. It's about supporting the ranch and the mission, and I would encourage everybody to do that this year online, even though we can't get together, in hopes that next year we'll be able to, and it'll be bigger and better than ever.
And I think not just we love going to the gala, and we love all the the bidding on everything, but I think also not just the gala or one time a year. I know that you can give monthly, and instead of a large amount at one time, just giving a little bit each month makes a huge difference, and it's great for the ranch. So that's something I would encourage everybody to do as well.
Yeah, I'd encourage those who are familiar with the ranch and have been supporters to continue to do it. And if you're new to the ranch, unfamiliar with it, learn as much as you can. And I think once you do, you'll understand why folks like us are so invested in the ranch.
Right. So if anything, just go online and check it out, and do what your heart leads you to do.
Thank you so much, Adrian Carol Ann, for coming on today and sharing your heart for the mission. It's because of people like you and companies like yours that Heritage Ranch is able to do the work that it does, and we really truly wouldn't want to do it without you guys. Y'all are family now, and we're just so grateful for who you are. We're going to wrap up today now with our drawing. We have these fantastic pieces of jewelry. We have a beautiful Stella and Dot necklace that was donated by Heather Bush, and then we also have this really fabulous bracelet from Park Lane that was donated by Jennifer's Style Insiders. Jennifer's Style Insiders. Sounds so cool. Anyway, we're so grateful, Jennifer. Thank you so much for your heart and your generosity. And so now we'll see who the lucky winner might be. All right. There's something fun about just picking a winner, because somebody is going to be so excited when they watch this. Okay, I always say no peeking. Make sure I just have one. All right, who do we have? Gordon and Lou Ellis. Congratulations. And so funny, I had last name Ellis. We are not related. So just so you know, Gordon and Lou, wish we were family. But now you're a part of the Heritage Ranch family, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for partnering with this event, and we hope that you will enjoy your beautiful jewelry. So that wraps up our day. I want to thank everybody who has watched, shared our streams this week. Please continue to do so. Please spread the word. Go to hrbr.org today and give to our mission, give to this fundraiser. Help us to meet our goal. We only have a couple days left, and we need your help to make it happen. Thanks so much. Have a great afternoon.